If you are about to remodel your kitchen, you need to watch this video because I'm about to tell you the 3 absolute worst kitchen cabinet choices you should avoid like the plague when designing your dream kitchen. The next few minutes could save you thousands of dollars and years of frustration. So let's begin. The first cabinet on my do not buy list might be unpopular, but I stand by it. It's the pull-out trash cabinet. Yes, I said it. The very same one that every kitchen designer seems to include in their plans these days. Look, I get the appeal. The idea of having your trash hidden away, being able to sweep the crumbs directly off the counter, keeping orders contained, it all sounds great in theory. But in practice, it's a disaster waiting to happen. Here's the unfortunate reality. They're essentially weight-bearing shelves that get used dozens of times, often while wet or dirty, and contain items that can leak. It's a perfect blend to destroy your cabinet. Like, think, what happens when you're cooking? You got wet hands from chopping up vegetables. Then you pull out the trash, throw a whole bunch of heavy food scraps in. Maybe you drip some liquid down the side. You push it closed with your foot or your knee because your hands are still dirty. Now repeat that process several times a day, every day, for years. Those glides weren't designed for that kind of constant abuse. Even the highest quality hardware will eventually start to sag, stick, or fail. And when they do fail, it's never a simple fix. It usually requires replacing the entire cabinet box because of the water damage. Then there's the mess factor. No matter how careful you are, liquids will eventually seep into the bottom of the cabinet. Coffee grounds will find their way into the glides, and let's not even talk about what happens if a trash bag leaks or tears. Ugh. You'll be scrubbing parts of your cabinet that were never meant to be cleaned. So what's a better solution? A simple, freestanding trash can with a good lid. Place it in a convenient but not central location in your kitchen. Yes, it takes up some floor space, but it is far more reliable, easier to clean around, and when it does eventually get gross, you can take it outside and hose it down or simply replace it for $30 instead of spending hundreds of dollars on cabinet repairs. And today, they're even making really cool garbage cans with hand wave sensors, compost sides, recycling, mix and matching, all types of cool stuff. Of course, I won't be too harsh, so if for some reason you absolutely must have trash hidden, this is my best recommendation. Keep it simple. A cabinet door where you slide in a regular trash can, no fancy hardware to break, and if there's a spill, it's much easier to take it out and clean. Now, cabinet mistake number 2 is the door in front of a drawer setup. These are the cabinets that have a standard swing door, but when you open it, there's a drawer or a pull-out shelf inside. They're extremely common in pantry cabinets or base cabinets, and they're a complete waste of both money and space. Let me paint you a picture of what using one of these cabinets looks like on a daily basis. You need to grab something quickly, so you open the door, then you pull out the drawer, then you get what you need. Then you push back the drawer, then you close the door. That's a 6-step process for what needs to be 2. Now multiply that, how many times you access your cabinets every day. Just thinking about this stresses me out. But the inconvenience is just the beginning of the problem. These cabinet designs are also incredibly space inefficient. Think about it. You need the clearance for the door hinge. Then you need space for the door thickness. Then you need a drawer glide. Then finally the drawer itself. All that hardware adds up and the material eats up valuable inches inside your cabinet. And in kitchens where every single inch of storage matters, this is a cardinal sin. Those lost inches add up across multiple cabinets and they can equal the difference between storing your complete dish set or having to keep the extras in the garage. What's the better alternative? Simple. Just use actual drawers. For base cabinets, large, deep drawers are far more functional. They pull out completely so you can see everything at once. They can hold as much weight with the right hardware, and they eliminate all those unnecessary steps. Now, the third cabinet you should absolutely avoid is the traditional corner cabinet with those double L-shaped doors. You know the ones I'm talking about. They look innocent enough in a showroom, but they're an absolute relationship tester in real life. Here's the deal. Corner cabinets seem like a smart use of space. After all, nobody wants to waste the space in that corner, right? But these traditional corner cabinets with the double folding doors are essentially where kitchen items go to die. You put something in there, you might as well put it in a different dimension. It's all about the logistics. To get anything stored in the back, you need to open up both doors, which requires closing nearby drawers first. Then you got to get down on your hands and knees, practically crawl inside the cabinet, blindly feel around for whatever it is you're looking for, and finally pull out while knocking over 3 or 4 things in the process. And heaven forbid, you need something from the very back. That's where you'll find a set of mixing bowls you bought in 2017 that you completely forgot about because they've been hidden in the cabinet shadow. So what should you do? I recommend 2 much better alternatives. First, think about using a diagonal corner cabinet with 1 door set at an angle. It gives you a straight up access to the space. No need to open up 2 doors or twist yourself like a pretzel. Sure, you might lose a little bit of storage compared to the L-shaped kind, but at least what you put in there, you can get out. Second is to ditch the corner and go all in on a blind corner pull-out system. Now these drawer systems that slide out sideways and then come out, bringing everything into view, they are more expensive up front, yes. But when you factor in the usability and the fact that you won't be replacing broken items that got crushed way back in the corner, they're worth every penny. Remember, cabinet space you can't easily access is basically useless space that you're paying premium dollar for. So there you have it, folks. The 3 kitchen choices you should absolutely avoid. The seemingly convenient but ultimately problematic pull-out trash cabinet, the redundant door in front of a drawer design, and the traditional corner cabinet maze. Your kitchen should be a place that brings you joy and makes cooking easier, not a daily reminder of expensive mistakes. If you found this helpful, be sure to like this video and subscribe to Built by Becker for more honest, no-nonsense advice on home building and renovation. Drop a comment below if you've had any experience with these type of cabinets. And if you disagree with anything, comment on that too. And if there are any other kitchen features you'd like me to cover in my future videos, let me know. Until next time, I'm Blake Becker, reminding you to build smart.